So, lads, in a kind of surprise, I'm not going to lie, it seems like the WNBA are trying to buy back the the $75 million 16% stake they sold in 2022. There's no chance that they buy it back for less than 200 million, by the way. But the fact that they're still exploring buying it back does mean something. Obviously, it says here 5 years ago they were in a desperate place, fresh out the pandemic. The effects reverberated well in 2021. The league needed money. Kathy Engbert led a capital raise. The league trumpeted as the largest ever for women's sports property, eventually selling 16% stake of 75 million. The funds were embarked for brand elevation, marketing, and the globalization of WNBA, amongst other infrastructure investments. Now, mere 4 years later, after the deal was finalized, they're exploring buying back the stake. Multiple sources with direct knowledge have told FOS. WNBA declined to comment. Sources said the idea was still in the exploratory stages, and it's not clear how buying back can be structured or funded. The buyers of the stake, a large group that includes several WNBA owners and Pau Gasol, Condoleezza Rice, and Nike, stand to earn back their original investment several times over. Their 75 million stake valued the league and its teams at $1 billion. The league valuations were roughly quadrupled in that period, and the WNBA has added 3 new teams, 3 more to come later this decade. Whatever. Like, at the end of the day, let's just keep going, because none of that really matters too much. Great. Love front office sports. The way it sends you into a newsletter thing that you can't X out of unless you make it the entire width. Great functioning website. It says here, the NBA has always viewed WNBA as a sideline. They've never thought of it as a standalone business that they're trying to maximize the value of, as a way to use the arenas in the summer that weren't being used. That's always been the conceptualization. Like, realistically, that's where a lot of them see it. Question is, now it's clear to everyone that is sentient knows women's basketball has arrived. It's possible. Is it possible for WNBA to coexist in that environment, or someone take it away from them? By 2030, there'll be 18 teams. They're 15 months into CBA negotiations. They've reached a stalemate over the allow the league should share the revenue. I have a feeling. My theory is the players are going to get their 33%, but that 33% is not going to come. There's going to be they're going to get, say, a certain percentage, or let's say 33%. I think the players want 30%, the league wants 15%. That it is going to be 15% per year of the revenue is technically going to the players, or the players are going to give them this 16% on top of the 15% they want, but the players over a certain amount of years will have to pay off whatever price they pay, which means basically they're going to be at 15% for, let's just say 10. They pay it off over 10 years. Let's just say that 15% of the revenue, 10 years pays back what they paid for it right now at this point in time. So that in 10 years time, the revenue split goes to 33, or maybe it's over 15 years where it gradually increases from 15, 17, 20. It goes higher and higher and higher and higher and higher every couple of years. So I would assume that, because there is no way that the league is going to pay 200 plus million. Like, I would say, as much as the league has doubled, like, this investment is worthless if there's no league. So if this investment is the difference between the league going ahead and not, like, I would assume, if it's quadrupled the value of the league, my expectation is going to be they might have to play 2.5 times instead of quadruple, because it does have that. There is the thing that it has no value if there's no league. But yeah, look, at the end of the day, it's a really interesting one. This is a really, really interesting one, because look, I've got to be honest. We have a situation where the players are realistically not going to be able to get what they want the way it currently is right now. The players are panicking. Like, the players are literally panicking. They are asking people to send angry emails to Kathy Engelbert. Like, they are panicking. They are literally in panic mode. Like, if we're being real, they are in panic mode. And obviously, everybody knows the league, like, if the league doesn't go ahead, they're all fucked. They're all fucked. The only person that seems to have asked about a petition, when they said all you were asking about a petition, was one person Instagram post, which is the only comment they hearted and responded, check our story in an hour. at the end of the day, it is one of those things where we've got the league probably can't function. What the players want and what the WNBA wants, the league probably doesn't function if it doesn't function properly at all if they don't get this 16% back. The league realistically doesn't function. However, you also have to take into account that the league isn't a charity. So in any way, whatever way they're able to get the money back, whatever way they're able to get the equity back, they are realistically going to have to find a way that it works out for everybody, because the players are panicking, the league are trying to buy back a stake, and now it's a situation where if the players don't go and don't go and get this, they're kind of fucked. Even if Tash Cloud is basically saying we can just also stay down Unrivaled. Even if she's going on a podcast saying, oh, we can stay in Unrivaled, because let's be real, nobody benefits from there not being a season. The players don't benefit, the owners don't benefit, the equity holders don't benefit. Nobody benefits from there not being a season. Absolutely. It is one of those things where the league kind of has to happen. The league kind of has to happen right now. And I would be scared for, if the league doesn't happen, the future of women's basketball is, I'm going to be real, very bleak. Very, very bleak. There's EuroLeague, Project B. There's everything. The league has, there's little bits of everything, but none of that has any real relevance if the WNBA isn't happening. We have to be honest here. The WNBA is the league. It is the league. It is where these players come to play. It's where the fans go to watch. And especially when all the alternative leagues, other than overseas, are gimmick leagues. A team doesn't win Athletes Unlimited. A player does. Unrivaled is 3-on-3. Project B seems like it's just a traveling show. It's just a traveling show of female basketball players. And Project B basketball is not even the only Project B thing. Project B, I think, essentially Project B is just basketball is one of those things. It's going to be like a streaming service they plan on launching for sports. It's just this whole, it's basically, it's tech bros trying to take the belief that think they know sports. Project B is almost certainly going to fail miserably. But anyway, yeah, that's the video. I'll see you guys.